football all off-season long has been, how will Bill Belichick do at UNC? Well, the day finally came to get some answers in North Carolina's highly anticipated season opener at home in Chapel Hill against TCU, where Bill was heavily escorted into Keenan Memorial Stadium with a packed crowd, including Randy Moss, Panthers' own Julius Peppers, Michael Jordan, LT, and Roy Williams. And you couldn't draw it up a better first drive, ending with a Caleb Hood touchdown. But TCU would quickly respond, though, because Josh Hoover didn't care what Bill Belichick looked like on the sideline. He would find Jordan Dwyer and the game-tying touchdown. Both teams would force turnovers. Caleb cost on the interception for UNC. Only difference, though, for TCU is Bud Clark returned his pick for a 6 touchdown as the Horned Frogs led the Tar Heels 20-7 at halftime and just built on that lead right out of the break. TCU put up another 28 points in the second half, winning 48-14, and a disappointing night for Bill Belichick's debut in Chapel Hill. Now over in Greenville, ECU had a different tone on the practice field, aside from the always positive and happy Mike Wright busting out the dance moves. Everyone was dialed in and focused on the next opponent and in Campbell. Pirate fans and the team know they made mistakes in their 24-17 loss to NC State, but this has allowed Blake Harrell and ECU to reevaluate their weaknesses and patch them before their home opener on Saturday.
We got to go practice with purpose, intent, and urgency. And if we, I just didn't think we had enough urgency the other night, and that was the big focus this morning, is making sure we have urgency as we go through practice and we get ready to roll for Saturday.
Kickoff set for 6 o'clock against the Camels on Saturday at Dowdy-Ficklin. Now, Winston-Salem State made its season debut last night. The Rams played Tuskegee in the Red Tails Classic in Montgomery, Alabama. Jalen Lee passed to Devontae DeLoach, spinning in for the touchdown. It was all tied up 17-17, but with 5 minutes to go, Tuskegee, Lorcan Ryans, whoever heard of the name Lorcan, with the go-ahead field goal, Tuskegee gets the win. Here's a quick peek ahead to the college football this weekend. Everett at NC Wesleyan, D3 ball on Thursday. State and Duke both with noon kickoff Saturday. Wake Forest hosts Western Carolina. And at 7 o'clock, former Northside Jacksonville star Jaquarius Conley gets to face his former team in UNC at 7 o'clock. In the NFL, it's game week. The Panthers just 6 days out from their season opener at Jacksonville. And one particular player may be the most excited in Hunter Renfrow, who was waived off the 53-man roster, but with the Adam Thielen trade to Minnesota and Jalen Coker on the IR list, the former Clemson star is back in with the Panthers, and after a whirlwind week, Hunter's mindset derives from a Dabo Sweeney quote he remembered from his college days.
Just get ready for your opportunity. I know Coach Sweeney would always say it's better to be prepared without an opportunity than unprepared with one. And so just trying to keep that mentality, trying to be ready for the moment.
Kickoff set for 1 o'clock against the Jaguars. In minor league baseball, former Jacksonville High School and ECU star Josh Gross finished his minor league season strong. His final outing for the Spokane Indians tied a career high with 12 strikeouts, but Rockies High A affiliate lost 3-0. And in case you missed it, the Down East Bird Dogs won their final game of their inaugural season with a 7-6 win at the Washington Wild Things. Former ECU Pirate Danny Beal picked up his 5th win of the season in 5 innings of work to wrap up year number 1 in Kinston. That'll do it for sports. For News 12, I'm Luke Schwartz. That's tonight's edition of Sports with Schwartz.